All right, YouTubers. We will be going on the radio at 7:30. We have a coaches show. Actually, before that, Chris, if you're listening, we're starting at 7:30, not 7 o'clock tonight. The coaches show is 11 minutes, roughly. So as soon as we see what the warm-up time will be for varsity, we'll count down from there. All right. I can tell it's cold outside because it's cold up in here. Just going to be honest with you. Sorry, y'all missed that, YouTubers. I was down there talking to the coach about some stuff. We're traveling to Jacksonville on Friday. We have the Friday night late game and then the early Saturday game. The local time will be 7:30 Friday night, and then, ooh, that was a pretty move. And then 10 o'clock local time Saturday morning. So getting some information on some stuff there. So the ninth grade team won their game. And looks like a pretty good game here. I don't do too much talking in the on this YouTube for JV. I just turn it on so people can start finding us and y'all can enjoy a little JV basketball. Should be a good game tonight. Went over there, the 4th of January, coming straight back from the break, and beat them by 11. And this team's 14-2, ranked in the state, Milton's varsity. They're ranked number 1 in our region, in our classification. I hate it for Coach. It's a cold night, and on one of his home games, we're not going to have as many turnout as last Friday night. It was, this past Friday night, it was standing room only. Great turnout. But well diggers out there. At that point, just go for the Bulldogs or no? Yeah, there we go. Okay, they changed it. Like, what? All right, YouTubers, and for Chris back at the station, you know, I just looked at the clock. It's only 6:40 or something like that, and Coach told me this game was going to start at 7:30. So we'll just keep an eye on, and I'm hoping they'll start early. But what are we going to twiddly thumbs or something going on here? Whatever. I don't know if Santa Rosa County does the 7:30 maybe. But anyways, so it looks like we're going to have possibly a pretty big gap for you YouTubers. Of course, not on the radio. Radio will go live when we call it, but Chris, just be prepared. We'll watch the clock as soon as this game over, and I would imagine that we'll have at least 20, 30 minutes of nothing, and then they'll come out and warm up for about 15 minutes. Looks like that JV here, guys, are going to try to hold it. They're going to try to foul. What are we doing? Tell me we ain't going to shoot the ball. Oh, we're going to call another timeout. Coach Stakely like, come on, fellas. All right. What we got here? What time will we be on the air? So I guess Chris is not listening to me. Oh, we are going to go 7. Yes! I just got word from Coach Watson. We will be going at 7. Yes, sir-ree. Is tip. 7 o'clock is tip. So, Coach's show will go 6:49. Hopefully. We'll see. So he just come up and told me we were going to go at 7:30, but they've changed it to 7. I was hoping that was the case. These games got over pretty early, and so neither team they hadn't called a lot of fouls, and so they're just now getting in a bonus. Crestvew's just now getting a bonus. Let's see if the JV can hit some shots. Look at there. Money. No pressure when you're that young. It's only when you're a senior, juniors and seniors, and it is on the line. And then you freeze up, right? Here we go. Second shot. Money. That little ninth grader was knocking them down like dirt, too. Oh, there's a steal. Well, they'll try to get this. There's a foul. Go to the line. All right, so that's really great news. Great news it is. Coach just walked up and said, hey, we're starting 7 o'clock. Now, I don't know, they'll have a warm-up time. So depending on how long this is, if this will get over pretty quickly here, we might can go straight warm-up and we'll start right at it. Yeah, Chris, let me see what time the warm-up is. My coach's show, I'm looking at it now, is 11 and some change. So probably when the countdown on the warm-up clock gets to 12 minutes, we'll probably go there with that, right? So, oh, wow. They don't have time to throw it around. Do they know that? That's it. Yep, come down here and shoot. JV's going to pick up another win. All right, so they're giving them 14 minutes now. I don't know if I just don't know if that's real or not. And I'm going to say it is. So I'm going to go, Chris, when it's on the 12, and I'll start the coaches show. If you'll grab it there, I'd appreciate it. And then, of course, we'll just bring everybody in once the coaches show is over. Do a soft, if you want to do a soft intro or however you want to do that. But we'll go, when the clock shows 12, I will hit the, hold on just a second. I got Tommy on the line. Hey. Huh? 7, it's here. Yeah. Why would it? I'm going live in 1 minute. All right, buddy. Tommy wanted to know if there was a ball game tonight, Chris. No, he asked, was it canceled? I don't know why it would be canceled. I heard Escambia County canceled. I'm going to start right at 12 minutes on the countdown. All right, Chris, I've got 12:15. I know it's about a 20 or 30-second delay, but I'm going to start with the coaches show right when it shows. Here we go.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell, your Crestview attorney. Times have changed in the legal profession. There are new and different challenges every day that affect every aspect of your life and legal problem. No longer are the old ways of doing business good enough. One thing has not changed, and that is you must be prepared to take your case to trial to get the justice you deserve. Powell Injury Law, bringing justice home, by your side, on your side. Call for justice, toll free at 855-902-4277.
Well, we're sitting with Coach Watson on a day where you're glad you're a coach of a sport that's indoors.
Yeah, that's right. It's cold out there.
Let's at least get on a good start on this interview, because I know that frustration as a coach had to set in whenever you're sitting there. And as we recap that game against Niceville, first of all, great energy, great atmosphere. That's what you want.
Oh man, the environment was awesome. Students showed up, and it was a bunch of people, and it was so fun. I can't describe as a coach and as a player how much that really does help. We didn't win. It was just so fun.
Well, and we had and I didn't realize it, but you had the girls playing too. You had 4 games, so it threw us off a little bit on time schedule. Yeah. But your JV won. Coming in, we won. I think down there we won by 3. I think it was 3, 53-50 or something like that. So a close ball game, and they've got overall from top to bottom, they got a pretty good team.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean their record's not that good, but they're really not that bad. They're better than their record.
There was a stretch there where we had about a 10-point lead, and when you look at that and the way we played against them, you thought, well, this game's in the bag, and then you get down to the end of regulation with about 8 seconds left, and we go to the line. We don't hit the shots. So the first overtime, if I'm not mistaken, both teams make 2 free throws, I think, or either a shot. It's only 2 points on both sides. It's 52-52 at the end of regulation. At the end of first quarter, it's 54-54.
Okay.
So in 4 minutes, only a basket scored on both sides. Now, I know Niceville scored theirs at the line. I can't remember if Mackay hit a basket.
I think he hit 2 free throws.
Yeah, he hit 2. That's correct. So now you go into second overtime. What's your thoughts there?
I'm like you. I mean, I think during kind of the end of the fourth quarter, I felt like we were just going to find a way to win. You know? And then with us, with Mackay making those 2 free throws to tie it in the first overtime, same way. I'm thinking we're going to come out and play well. And, if we could just have ever got off to a good start in overtime.
Right.
I think they got the ball and they held it for like a minute, and then scored. And it just felt every possession just seemed so huge. You know? You could just feel it. You could feel the
really
tension.
could.
Like
Absolutely.
it was just it was.
And
just
they
tension.
found, I guess, they did what they had to do to keep the ball out of our hands a little bit, like you said.
Yeah.
They held it a little bit longer. When you get down to, and as a coach, it has to be frustrating because the game plan seemed great, and a lot of that stuff's out of your hands, especially at the free throw line.
Yeah.
But when you have 2 opportunities,
I know,
at the end of the first. At the end of regulation, and then at the end of the second overtime at the buzzer, and I felt like there was a lot of missed calls, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we still had opportunities to win.
We had the opportunities.
But there was some weird, I guess. There was a charge call, there was a jump ball call.
Ball there at the end. I couldn't understand. It looked like that he was fouled or hacked. Now the shot wasn't made. But he called a jump ball, and actually Parker, or I can't remember who it was, maybe it was Blackwell.
I think it was.
That went up for a layup or something. They called that jump ball, and I couldn't understand.
It was just weird, yeah.
It was weird.
I don't think they, I don't
know, and it just sort of seemed like that there was a couple. But again, if you go back to it, we had our opportunities.
If we do what we're supposed to do, then it takes care of itself, yeah.
Tonight we have Milton coming off of that game. How do you rebound? It's a Tuesday night. It's freezing cold. What do you do?
You just got to, the guys just got to bounce back. I mean, you got to control what you can't control. That one's gone. It's over with.
Right.
It's frustrating, but you can't control that anymore. So the only thing you can control is how you play tonight. So, they're very talented. Probably one of the most talented teams that we will play.
How do you repeat what you did a couple of weeks ago when you beat them by 11 over at Milton?
Yeah,
that was the most impressive win all year.
I agree with you. We just got to play just like that. We got to take care of the ball. We can't turn it over, and we got to really guard because they can really stroke it. Like they shoot it really well. So our defense tonight has to be very, very good.
Was that a particular game plan, or was it just everything, the shots fell or whatever? I mean, what do you contribute that win by 11 points to a great team?
We scored in the paint a lot. Like, we didn't settle for threes and jump shots. Because Milton doesn't have a lot of size. They're kind of like us. So we need to take advantage of that and attack them,
Yeah.
Because they're like I said, they don't have a lot of size.
So we play like we did 2 weeks ago. You feel like
take care of the ball. Yeah, they pressed us a little bit in the third quarter, and we kind of broke it and got a couple layups and some transition points, and that kind of extended our lead. So that we just, as long as we take care of the ball,
I think like you said, you get in the fourth quarter and you have a lead, and if you can keep whatever lead you have, especially if you can get into double digits, going down to the last 2 or 3 minutes. The other team's wins out of them,
it forces them to kind of play just like the other night. Every possession's so huge that a lot of times you're going to do something uncharacteristic, like take a bad shot or try to play too fast, and you make a mistake.
And one of the things that I noticed too, when we had that lead going down to the fourth quarter, and they would run down there and miss, especially the last 4 minutes of the game. You got them across court and at least try to chew up 30 seconds.
Took some time off, yeah.
When you get down to the last 4 minutes, you're up by 10. Every possession, if you can do 30 seconds,
that's right. Yeah.
That's sort of the way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, so after tonight's game, we go to Jacksonville. So let's just briefly let everybody know the times and all that good stuff and what this is about.
Yeah, I just something different, playing other people, carrying our guys to stay overnight in a hotel and, somewhere different, and just a bonding experience. Mm-hmm. Friday night we will be playing Impact Christian Academy, which is the host school of all this in Jacksonville. They play their games at a middle school over there. So we will play them Friday night at 8:30 Eastern,
which is 7:30
local. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday morning we are playing Sandalwood in Jacksonville at 11 Eastern, which is 10 o'clock.
Do we know anything about
I don't know anything about them. I mean, after tonight, I'm going to go and probably try to find some film just to know a little bit, but as of right now, I do not.
Yeah. So, going over to Jacksonville, like you said, playing teams that are totally different from around here, just sort of like and I believe that the tournaments that you picked up during the holidays and that one over at Tate, I think prepares the team differently.
I think so. I mean, that's the whole goal in scheduling those things is, we've talked about it. I've talked about it with other people. I feel like we're better than our record is.
Absolutely.
But, you are what your record is. You got to win those games. Right. But, I mean, we've played some tough teams very close.
But the record, again, it still boils down to the end of the year. Of course, having a home game or two surely don't hurt.
Right.
We don't know what that loss to Niceville is. You may have to win out to get that number 2 seed back or whatever. It looks like possibly. Now, if we beat Milton again, that, just because we beat Milton twice, doesn't help us to be seated above them, right?
No, not necessarily above them, but it should help our rankings too.
Right, because the overall seeding in the district is all about ranking.
That's it, yep.
So if we're number 2, we're number 2. We'll get a couple home games. If we end up playing Milton, then it would be back at Milton if all that scenario washes out, right?
Yep.
So we are going to make up the game against Gulf Breeze.
We are.
Is that before or after the Walton game, which is on the 2nd?
It will be before. It'll be that Wednesday or Thursday of that week.
Okay. So it'll be right there at the end of March, probably.
Well, we play Escambia the 30th, and then Walton that Friday will be February 2nd. So it'll either be the 31st or the 1st.
Okay, and we'll know something. We'll know something a little bit later.
We should know this week, yeah.
Like I said, after tonight, Milton, you go to Jacksonville, and then you have one more home game. But before that, we'll come back, and on the 23rd, which is a Tuesday, we'll play Fort Walton at Fort Walton, and then Friday, your last home game, Navarre.
Yeah.
Correct. And then on the road, the last 4 games.
Yeah.
Choctaw, Escambia, like you said, making up that Gulf Breeze game, and Walton. So as you look at this schedule, those are crucial, and some of those are good. I don't know anything about Escambia, but even Walton for that fact. I mean, it's over at Walton. You got to win that game.
Oh, they're 14-3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, we played them this summer. They got a transfer from South Walton. He's a really good player, so that's going to be we got some tough games coming up.
Transfer coach in any sport? How about that?
I know, right?
But yeah, your schedule it's it's on the road, except the one game at Navarre. Navarre comes back a couple Fridays from now. But that if you win out, it helps you, I guess, again for the seeding in the district, right?
Yeah, I mean you got to win. It's good. To play good teams, and it's going to make you better, and it's going to help you. But at the end of the day, you got to win. You got to win games.
That's right. I appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And we are live here at the Dog Pound. Bulldogs taking on the Milton Panthers. And we're just about to have tip-off. I'd like to welcome everybody from the radio station and all across Northwest Florida, South Alabama, as the Bulldogs taking on the Milton Panthers for the second time. We come in 8-8, tough match Friday night, and then Milton comes in 14-2. We'll be right back after the national anthem here on WAZ 104.7.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestvviewhomes.com.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
And welcome back here at I was about to say Jack Foster Stadium. I'm in the zone of football, I guess, but the Bulldogs take on the Milton Panthers. If you're just tuning in, January the 4th, we went over to Milton and beat them by 11. They come in 14-2. The starters for the Milton Panthers is number 4, Tamara Jones. Also, you have the Robinson brothers, Sergio Robinson and Mateo Robinson. It looks like maybe they just called out 15, Dylan Porter. But that is not going to believe. Maybe it is their starters. So their starters is not their top scorers. Tamara Jones comes in 15 points. Christopher McKinley, 12 points. Mateo and Sergio Robinson, 8 and 9 points respectively. Now, against us last week, January the 4th, the Robinson brothers scored 15 and 16 points. Number 13 and 14, you'll be watching them if you're watching YouTube on WAZ. And then Tamara Jones, number 4, was their top. They all three scored 15 or 16 points in that game last week. January the 4th. But again, that was 57-68. Bulldogs won that. Mr. Jones for us, that's Makai Jones, scored 30 points against Milton. And then the only other person in double digits was Braden Jones with 10 points, and I thought he did a great job. A.J. Johnson had 8 points, and then they just actually Klauser also had 8 points the last time we played Milton. So we need a great game tonight against the Milton Panthers to get back on this winning streak, and then we'll be in Jacksonville Friday and Saturday for the game. You don't have to travel over there, all you hardcore fans, if you don't need to. Just saying. So we'll be on the radio and on WAZ's YouTube page. And we're just about to get underway here. Bulldogs taking on the Milton Panthers tonight. And coming off of a tough loss against Niceville, double overtime, had a chance to win it at the buzzer regulation, and then going at the end, right at the end of double overtime, we got fouled with 1 second, down by 1, and missed both the free throws, and Niceville walks away with a great ball game. The environment was great, packed house. We have only one more home game, and that is next Tuesday against Navarre. So you want to be if you can, help out the team. I think it's that. Hold on just 1 second. Let me just double check on that. On that game. So we're going to have some pauses during this time too. They've got something going on here. So, all right, here we go. Just about underway. The Bulldogs taking on the Milton Panthers. And I just found out I'm being left high. Honestly, they told us 7:30 the whole time, and then I guess it got over so fast they didn't want to wait around. Bulldogs win the tip, and we'll be on the left-hand side of your radio dial. Bulldogs all in white with red letters, and Milton's all in black with gold letters and stripes. And here we go, underway. Bulldogs moving it around, trying to strike first. Klauser, Blackwell, Jones, Phillips, and Johnson on the court. They'll slow it down and see what we can do here with our first possession. And that ball went out of bounds on the Milton Panthers. So just underway, no score yet. Bulldogs will take it out on their side, on the side. And we'll set it back up one more time. Blackwell looking inside, nothing there. He kicks it over to Phillips on the other side and almost loses it, but Clouser gets it. Blackwell tries to drive the baseline. He dishes it off to Phillips. No good. He had a seemingly easy basket, but it in and out, and that's going to be Milton gets the rebound, but steps out of bounds. Porter steps out on the line, so it'll be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. No score here. And there's a three for A.J. No good. In and out. Rebound, Panthers. So first chance for the Bulldogs. No go. And now the Panthers on the right-hand side of your radio dial will march it down. We'll see how they play. They don't have quite the size. They're sort of similar to size-wise as the Bulldogs. A nice drive inside, and that's that Robinson boy, one of the Robinson boys, and they dominated last week with 15 and 16 points respectively, and they make the first basket of the night. Bulldogs come back down. Johnson at the top of the key, running point, kicks it out around the horn. Phillips now back, being trapped, but he gets it to Jones. Jones back out of the top of the key, almost knocked away, but we secure the ball. Phillips in the corner, works it into Clouser, back to Phillips. Phillips is tripped, and no, they're going to call it travel. Looked like he was tripped to me, but who knows. It'll be turnover, Milton's ball. 2-0, just underway here at the Dog Pound. One more home game for the Bulldogs. We have a stretch of away games. We've got, after this weekend in Jacksonville, there's a leaner, no good. Rebound, Clouser. He'll bring it down the court for the Bulldogs. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones slows it down. Very, coming out a little slower than normal. And it's 2-0, 5:30 here in the first period. Clouser turns around. Little spin move. He's blocked. Ball's loose on the ground. Blackwell picks it up, and there's a foul on the ground. They're going to call it on Milton, and they do. But after the Jacksonville game, we come back and we have that one more home game, and then we got we have Fort Walton on Tuesday night, and then Friday night is Navarre. So next Friday, not this Friday night, but next Friday night is our last home game. Fortunately, it is a Friday night because that's always a good crowd. Then we have 4 away games. We got that makeup game, Gulf Breeze, Scambia, Walton, and Choctaw. Tossing it around in the corner. Phillips for 3, count it! And that'll put us back up. 3-2, Bulldogs with 3 minutes to run off on the clock. 5 minutes left here in the first period. And the Panthers are going to come down. They're setting up shop. And it's tipped, but Panthers maintain possession as they run it around. Long 3, NBA, good, count it. Nice shot by McKinley. He's one of the top scorers for the Milton Panthers. And they're going to call a travel on Clouser as he tries to get a move. And there goes the stomp. If you can hear him in the background, the stomp has finally got on board here, and they're stomping around over there, making some noise, trying to get the fans in. But the little bit of fans that are here that are not frozen, can I say the key word for tonight is Long Johns. Long Johns is your key word for tonight. Flannel, panel, pajamas, right? Long shot, no good. Foley checked in to give some beef down low. Milton gets their own rebound, and there comes the guy inside, still getting a chance. 3 chances now on the boards for the Panthers. They'll set it back up shot. McKinley drives in. He kicks out to Robinson. Robinson for 3. No good. Rebound, Foley, the big man. Jones comes down now. It looks like that's going to be a push. They're going to call that on. They're going to call that on Jones as he pushes off. So little in control, not quite in control that he should be, so it is Milton's ball. Look, pretty fair call from here. Bulldogs down 3-5 if you're just tuning in on the blowtorch, the good country. Milton will have the ball. They come across the court and they set up. McKinley will be the point man on this particular play. He pulls up inside the 3. He's going to be fouled. Man, coach did not like it. He was shooting, so I don't know if he was behind the 3-point line or not. We'll find out here in just a moment. They will go to the line. McKinley will take his first shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. No rim, just net. Sound we'd have loved to have heard Friday night. There won't some explanation. Second shot is good, so he was inside the 3-point line. And count it. 7-3 now. Milton on top, and the Bulldogs will come across and set up shop. We have Braden Jones in now with Phillips. AJ is still in. Hall is in. So we got 3 new faces in. Phillips for 3. Long range, no good, but a nice rebound by Johnson. And he'll bring it back out, set it back up. Hall wants to take a long 3. Looked like he just launched it. No good. 7-3, Milton still on top. They bring it back down. We can't be just slinging the 3s like it's a layup. I will say that. Imagine coach will try to control that a little bit better. Whistle, that's on Milton. That'll be Bulldogs ball. 7-3. 7-3 with 2:57 left here in the first period. And we will bring the ball out, set up shop. And Anal Jones for 3. That's Braden Jones, no good. Rebound Milton. And we will bring it right back down. Milton slashes. Robinson, no good. Loose ball goes back to Milton. Milton drives the baseline. McKinley looks like a blocking foul on Foley. Foley tried to get the charge, or did they call the charge? No, they did not. It was a blocking foul, so Milton will maintain possession underneath their own basket. And we're going to call a quick timeout here. We'll be right back. Bulldogs down 7-3. Don't touch the dial.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
And we are back. Bulldogs are down 7-3 coming out of that timeout. And Milton still has possession. They'll work it around their side all the way around. And it looks like there was a quick travel. And that's by the top scorer for Milton, Tamara Jones. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds. And he just took an extra step. It'll be Bulldogs ball. And they'll set up shop. Hall will bring down the ball. We have Hall, Braden Jones, Foley. Now Bolton's on the court. And with A.J. Johnson. So A.J. the only one out there right now that started the game on the beginning of the game with 2 minutes left here in the first period. 7-3 is your score. Milton on top, and the ball just went out of bounds on the Bulldogs. So Milton will bring the ball back down on the right-hand side of the court. And a crowd expected on a cold, chilly night. Not too many folks, not like Friday night, I can just say. Milton, do they play for the last shot? McKinley on top. Elsie over back to, that is Tamara Jones. Number 4, their top scorer is their Jones. We have our Jones, number 11, right? They're going to move the ball around. Looks like they may be looking for their last shot of the period. Let's see. They're working it around. Milton just taking their time. Now McKinley has it at the top of the key. And he will just slow it down. They're going to burn a lot of time off if they're planning on another minute of this. Up 7-3. Oh, they're going to take a 3. Oh, it's good. Count it. And Jones, Tamara Jones, their leading scorer, buries it. 10-3 now, and Milton has jumped out, something that the Bulldogs cannot, just need to hit a bucket right here. Hall in the middle, he had a chance to shoot. Milton for 3, no good. Rebound, Milton with 39 seconds on the clock. They have time now to set up. Let's see what they do here as they're setting back up. No, they're going to go ahead and take a shot, and that looks like a charge. This time Foley picks the charge up. And he loves those charges. He gets a lot of charges coming off that football field. He don't mind taking a bang, and that some of these kids don't know they're playing against a football. He great football player for us. He just don't look like a big football player. He's got a lot of muscle, but they're probably not expecting somebody to take the charges like he does, and he picks up a lot of them. Bulldogs down 10-3 with 28 seconds left here in the first period. Bulldogs taking on the Milton Panthers, coming in 14-2. Bulldogs 8-8. They work it inside. Nice shot, Parker, and it falls for Parker. Count it. He comes in and hits a bucket right away. 10-5, cut the score in half. Let's see if they play. They will play for the last 7 seconds on the clock. They'll play for the last shot. Jones over. They're going to try to get it in Jones' hands. He takes an NBA 3, no good. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on WAZ 104.7. The score's 10-5, Milton on top.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been invested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
And we are back. Bulldogs are down 10-5 coming out of the timeout going into the second period. It was pretty much all nice. Milton, they've had the lead pretty much the whole time. They did have a 10-3 lead, and we made that Parks come in right there at the end of the first period and makes a bucket, so it cuts it in half. 10-5 your score. And the Bulldogs, don't forget, this weekend they are traveling to Jacksonville, and we'll travel with them. I use the word we very lightly, as I'll be going over there. Calling the Friday night game, we have a 7:30 local time start, and then Saturday we turn around and play the 10 o'clock, the first game of the second day. Bulldogs will be on defense here starting the second period. Milton comes back out on the right-hand side. They working in the corner for three. In there, rattle it around, and that's Robinson for three. So Bulldogs down now 13-5 to the Panthers. There's a nice little leaner, no good for Parks. Parks could have turned around and probably picked up a loose ball, but he didn't see it. And there is a slamma-jamma by Milton, and that's the big guy. He just checked in, Abdu, and that's no good. Bulldogs, if they're not careful, this could get out of hand. So we got and there's a three by Robinson. So 2 threes in a row, and just like that, Bulldogs are down 18-5 in 1 minute. Milton Panthers scores 8 points. So Bulldogs have got to find a way to put some points up on the board. Parks, a little leaner, good. 18-7 now. Just underway the second period. Bulldogs played Milton on the 4th of January, beat them by 11. Milton going to come back over here and try to return the favor. And they're going to toss it around. Robinson for three, another one, no good, but Milton gets the long rebound. Jones gets the rebound for the Milton Panthers. To McKinley, back to Robinson. You've got Tamara Jones for the Milton Panthers in the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Micaiah Jones, and he finds an open Hall to get Milton, to get the Bulldogs 2 more points. 18-9 now is the score. Hall got Milton to jump up, so he had an easy layup there. Good move for Hall. Jones for three in the corner is good. And they've got the hot hands right now on the three-point line. 21-9. Bulldogs lose it. Braden Jones trying to bring the ball down, and he lost it, and that ball is in. And we're going to have to call a quick timeout as Jones, Tamara Jones, another basket. A quick 8 points for Tamara Jones. 5:42 left here in the second period. 23-9, just like that. Wow, we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
And we are back 23-9. Milton on top here with 5:42 in the second period. Bulldogs called a quick timeout. Coach trying to stop the bleeding. Jones and Johnson bringing it down the court for the Bulldogs. They'll try to set it up. You have Parks, kicks it out to Milton for three. No good. Rebound, Milton. They'll bring it down the court, slow it down a little bit. For the Bulldogs, you have Blackwell, Johnson, Jones. Nice rebound by Johnson, and he'll bring it down. Blackwell kicks it over to Jones. Inside to Parks, and he picks up a foul. You have Milton, Blackwell, Johnson, Jones, and Parks on the floor for the Bulldogs to try to stop the bleeding. 23-9, 5 minutes left here in the first half. It's been all Milton here in the second period. There's a shot in the corner, no good, nothing but air. Woo. And that looks like it's a foul on the Bulldogs as the Milton Panthers had a fast break, and David Abadua, something like that, gets fouled, and Milton will have the ball underneath their own basket. Kick it out here to the top to Robinson. Robinson, little man coverage here for the Bulldogs. Still at the top of the key. Slowing it down a little bit, up 23-9. Maybe you burn a little time off every time you touch the ball. 30, 40 seconds maybe. Looking for a cutter. Jones for three for the Milton Panthers. No good. Over the back. And that will be Bulldogs ball as Parks had the position there underneath the basket, and Abadou comes over the top. And that'll be Bulldogs ball. They bring it back down. Johnson works it over in the corner to Parks. Parks has a leaner. Good. Look at that shot. A nice leaner. And count it. Parks has made the last 3 baskets for the Bulldogs coming off the bench. Great job. Moving the ball around. Almost stolen by the Bulldogs. We need a couple steals right here with 4 minutes left in the second period. Nice no-look pass inside. No good. Rebound, Milton Panthers. They had a nice pass. Missed their layup. Shots good. Count it, 3. That's Robinson. Boy, they have hit 5 threes here and just stole the ball. Bulldogs could be in trouble here, 26-11. And that leaner is no good. They get their own rebound. Miss it again, and they're going to say a jump ball. And it'll be Bulldogs ball for the possession of the arrow. Milton checks out, Phillips checks back in. And 26-11, 15-point lead for the Milton Panthers. We did not see this at all a couple of weeks ago when we went to Milton. The Bulldogs really had they was making their shots, didn't miss a lot of shots, and they just shut down the Milton Panthers. Johnson at the top of the key, working around Blackwell inside, out to Phillips. Phillips gets one to commit, no good. Or he kicks it over to Blackwell. Blackwell to the top of back over to Parks. Little cutter, no good. He tries to make another basket. Ball's on the ground. Rebound eventually is Milton. Milton will bring it back over. 26-11 with 3 minutes left here in the second period. A little leaner, no good. Loose ball. They're going to say a push on the Bulldogs. So nobody's in bonus just yet. And Klauser's going to check in the game now. Probably, well, he's checking in for somebody. Milton will take it out underneath their own basket. They come way out here to the top to slow it down just a little bit. Elsie controlling the ball for the Milton Panthers. Little drive on the right-hand side, and it collapsed. Moving it around. They've got a few guys that just checked in that has not played, just checking in the ball game. But McKinley right now with the ball at the top of the key for the Milton Panthers. Off of his foot, and Milton will pick up the loose ball, and they're going to call a timeout. Milton, the coach, didn't like what he saw, but they're up 26-11 with 2:23 left. We'll be right back.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestvviewhomes.com.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
And we are back. Bulldogs are down 26-11 after the Milton Panthers take a quick timeout. Bulldogs need to find a way to stop the bleeding. We got to get back in this ball game. Milton has the ball. They'll set up shop on the right-hand side of the court. And they'll move it around. McKinley with the ball. He drives to the left-hand side. Nothing there, but he kicks it out for 3. No good. Rebound. Klauser bounces around in there, beats and bangs. Finally gets it to Micaiah Jones, and he'll bring it down the court. He has not made a point tonight, and that is not good for the Bulldogs when you're the leading scorer. He averages 23 points a game, which all the teams that we've played this year, he leads by a lot. Of all the players that we've faced, the average score closest to him is about 15, 16 points, which is the Milton Panthers. And when that guy has not scored, that's not good. I do believe he did get maybe one basket the first period. We'll have, at the halftime, we'll have the Tillen Waters halftime stats show. We'll go over all the stats for you. And Bulldogs for two, but no good. Whether it was for 3 or 2, it was an air ball, and Milton has the rebound. They'll bring it back down. McKinley will slow it down just a little bit. Oh, a nice steal for Phillips, and let's see if we get the basket, and we do. And that's exactly what we need. We need some little sneaky thing to happen just like that, where they're not watching and they get lazy with a 15-point lead. We need about 3 or 4 more of those, don't we? Lehner, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he is fouled. 26-13 now is your score. I don't know why somebody just said, Chris, that they lost us on the radio. Let me find out real quick, like. Chris, are we on the radio? If we're not, I'm sure we'll get right back on. Hopefully we can fix that momentarily. And I just found out I'm going to have to talk to my Gulf Power boys. My wife said there's no power at the restaurant. Now, we can't have that. Of course, ain't no food going to go bad in this kind of weather, are they? Bulldogs with 48 seconds left. They're down 27-13. Jones for 3, no good. That was his first long shot of the night. And Milton gets the long rebound and right back up, and it's an easy layup. Bulldogs bring it back down. Johnson, 27 seconds here in the second period. Phillips, Lehner, he'll go to the line and one, makes the shot. .21 seconds left here in the second period, 29-15 Bulldogs. Need to make a couple more baskets. Shot is good, so give Phillips 3-point play there. Closing out the second period. 29-16 with 12 seconds. Milton probably going to play for the last shot. McKinley with the ball, and it looks like almost stolen by the Bulldogs, but Jones has it, and it is stolen, and that is the end of the second period as the Bulldogs play great defense there to stop, but they're down by 13. We're going to take a quick timeout for halftime. We'll have a few. I'll have some stats here in just a moment. The Tillen Water Stats Show. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been invested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
Well, we are back. It is halftime. The Bulldogs are down 29-16. 29-16. It is time for the Tillen Waters stats, presented by Tillen Waters, of course. They have a really some great homes out there right now built by CJL Construction, anywhere from Baker to Freeport, anywhere in between. They have some homes over in the they have some homes right now listed off of Valley Road, I believe Jeannie was telling me, and then off Calito Road here in Crestview. So they've got a bunch of homes out there by Colton Linedecker. Just looks like, I'm looking at some pictures out there right now, just beautiful looking homes, and they're what they consider the affordable homes. But anyways, let's look at the stats. Bulldogs are down 29-16. So when you only have 16 points for halftime, not a lot of stats to talk about, but let's see what we have. There's only, are you ready for this? 3 people that have scored. 3. And that is, are you ready? Mr. Hall has 2 points. Parks has 6 points. And Phillips, now Braden Phillips, has hit a 3 and a couple buckets, and he just made that 3-point and 1. So he has 8 points tonight. He leads the way. Makai Jones, 0. Clouser, 0. Blackwell, 0. And Johnson does not have a bucket. So your starters has no buckets, but Hall off the bench has 2. Parks off the bench has 6. And Braden Phillips, which he's a starter, he has 8. So we've got to find a way to get the rest of the team involved. Just got to get hot. Let's look at, and I'm going to tell you something. Let me get over here to Milton's. The Robinson brothers are just outstanding. Let's look at how many threes they have hit. 6 threes tonight. And I think they've only taken maybe 10 at the most. So they're really popping the threes for the Milton Panthers. LZ has a bucket. Jones, the leading scorer for Milton this year, has 2 threes and a bucket. So give him 8 points. McKinley, he's one of the leading scorers for this team. He has a 3, and he's went to the free throw line twice and is 3 for 4 there. So give him 6 points tonight. Mateo Robinson has a 3, but it is Sergio Robinson who is lighting it up right now with 10 points, 2 threes, and 2 regular buckets. So Your score right now is 29-16, a 13-point lead. Bulldogs have got to come out, get hot early, I think, to try to get back in this ball game. If they do not, if there's some way they do not get Mr. Jones, Makai Jones and Blackwell, Johnson, some of these guys in the game, it could be a short night or a long night, depending on how you want to look at it, for the Bulldogs. Just found out there's about 800 out of power in the Crestview area, in the restaurant area there on Main Street. So 800 customers. I just talked to one of the FNL guys. They said they're working on it right now. So if you're without power, and that could be why the radio station maybe is down, Laura. But now I know that we have a backup generator by Okaloosa Gas, who is one of our big sponsors. That should have kicked in. So hopefully we are on the radio right now. I'm checking. So Scott just told us, just reached out and said it should be another 10 or 15 minutes, and everybody should be back on. So I'll tell you what, real quick, like we've got just a second or two, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Bulldogs are down 29-16, just about to start the third period.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestvviewhomes.com.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And we are back here at the Dog Pound. Down 29-16, the Bulldogs face a 14-2 Milton Panthers, who, you know, we went over there January the 4th and beat them 68-57 by 11. And it looks like they're on a mission to return the favor. It will be, I believe, Milton's ball as we start the third period, and it is. And Milton now will be on the left-hand side of your radio dial, your screen, and the Bulldogs will be on your right-hand side. So it will be Milton ball starting the third period. Up 29-16. Bulldogs need a miracle here early to get back in this ball game. The way they've been playing, we've been down all night, and I just don't want to see the lead expand. We need a couple turnovers here and try to get back, you know, at least single digits down if we can early. And that has happened before. There's a kick ball by the Bulldogs, so it'll still be Milton's ball. 29-16, just underway, third period. This weekend, Friday night and Saturday around 10 o'clock, we will have a couple of games for you in Jacksonville. That's right. in Jacksonville, Florida. All right, Milton's going to have it out underneath their own basket. They try to get it in. Bulldogs, they do to Robinson. Robinson turn around, jump shot, no good. Clouser with the rebound. They'll bring it down. Your starting five is back on the court. Johnson, Blackwell, Jones, Clouser, and Phillips. They'll work it over to Jones. Jones got to have a basket. Clouser to Blackwell. Blackwell looking. He's trapped. Oh, he finds Phillips. To Blackwell. Nothing happening. Now AJ for three. Count it. And he bangs one home. Just what the doctor ordered there. 29-19. 10-point lead now for the Milton Panthers. 7 minutes, just under. Long NBA, no good. Rebound, Mekhi Jones for the Bulldogs. They'll run it back down the court quickly. He's got a little lane. Jones, count it. It's good. Oh, ho, ho. He'll go to the line. AJ gets a foul as he makes the layup, and he'll go to the line to try to make a three-point play here and get the Bulldogs right away into single digits. Just exactly what we needed here. And here is the opportunity, something that we needed the other night. No good. Brick house. If you're without power, I just got word that power should be on within 10 minutes or so. I guess the cold weather's already kicking in, eh? Here's the shot. Blackwell Johnson gets another. There was a lane violation, so he gets to shoot it again, and he makes it. So 29-22, 7-point lead. There's a long pass inbounds for the Panthers, and it's blocked out of nowhere. Bulldogs playing some pretty good ball right now. Need to keep it that way. Milton will have the ball underneath their own baskets. It was knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Oh! They're going to call a foul on Phillips as he was not in control. He tripped and fell into the Panther that had the ball, Robinson, and it knocked him over. So they'll have the ball. A couple, 2 or 3 fouls right away. Not careful, you'll get into double bonus. Robinson for the Panthers has the ball. He kicks it over to his brother. And now Tamara Jones has it. He's going to try to turn around. Nope. He decides to give it up to McKinley. And McKinley over to Robinson. Robinson looking for the cutter. Nothing there. Clouser has it. He almost loses it. And they're going to say he was fouled. I thought he might have traveled first, but it will be the Bulldogs' ball. A lot of sloppy play here early on in the third period. 29-22. Some substitutions for Milton. Aboya checks in. Bulldogs has it underneath their own basket. They do get it in, barely. Clouser, reverse layup, count it! What a pretty move that was. 29-24. And we have 8 unanswered points for the Bulldogs. Milton brings the ball down the court. In the corner, McKinley pulls up, no good. Rebound, on rebound. It's blocked. But Jones picks it up for the Milton Panthers, dishes it out to Aboya, and he makes an easy basket as he was camping. 31-24 now for the Milton Panthers here in the third period. On a cold Tuesday night, the gym looks cold because there's not that many people in here. Pretty good crowd. I mean, a couple hundred people maybe. Bulldogs trying to set up shop over here on the right-hand side of your screen. Johnson for three, it's good! Buried it. Only a 4-point game. We started the third period down by 13. Now the Bulldogs only down by 4, just exactly what we needed. Bulldogs come out with a vengeance here. Robinson for three, no good. Rebound, Clouser. We've got a great opportunity right here to pull this game make it a brand new ball game. For three, good! Blackwell sinks it. 3 threes in a row. We've got a timeout in the Bulldogs. It's a brand new ball game. 31-30, Bulldogs down by 1. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
Hello friends, this is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
And we are back. Milton had to take a quick timeout. The Bulldogs come out of nowhere, down by 13, now only down by 1 with 4:30 still left in the third period. Milton has the ball, though. Robinson pulls up a little 15-footer. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He was bumped. And he'll go to the line. Sergio. You have Sergio and Mateo Robinson, both sophomores. So we'll see them for a couple more years. Excuse me. Sophomores. Very, very athletic, very great ball handlers. First shot from Sergio is no good. Second shot is good. So 32-30 now. Milton on top. Bulldogs will come down to try to tie this ball game up. And it is Johnson handling the ball. He has Clouser out at the top. Back to Phillips. Phillips looking for a cutter. Nothing there. And now they find Clouser. Bangs it off the backboard. Count it. Little baby hook. Ties the game up. 32-32. It hadn't been tied since 0-0. And it is back to a tie ball game now. We've got a brand new game. And now it starts to get exciting, don't it? Bulldogs has a chance now to beat Milton again. They are 14-2, a great team, ranked team. Shot is good. McKinley, little baby floater, and it goes. Phillips pulls up, no good. Rebound, Milton. Brings it down. McKinley again brings it down. All the way across to Robinson for 3, no good. Clouser's going to get the rebound. He does. Phillips picks up the loose pass for 3. No good. Milton gets the long rebound. And here comes a slam dunk. And he is fouled as Clouser. Wow. When a guy's got a clean shot at a slam dunk, you don't go and foul him too. So looks like they'll go up 36-32 and they'll try to make it a 5-point game. 3 minutes left here in the third period. But Bulldogs made a great run there. And Milton now trying to extend the lead to 5. Shot is no good. Abadou misses his shot. And the Bulldogs get the rebound off of the missed free throw. And there's a foul. And let's see what we got here. And we've got a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial. 36-32. It's getting exciting in here.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been vested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
And we are back. 2:53 left here in the third period. The Bulldogs were down 36-32, but they were down by 13 to start the third period. And they tied the ball game up, but the last 4 points has been the Milton Panthers. And we are coming out of timeout. And we will go to the line. Wait a minute. No, we do not go to the line. It is Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. And Black will be taking it out on the baseline for the Bulldogs. The movement. There's a wide open shot. Braden Jones for three. No good. Rebound. Makai Jones. And they're going to call it travel, and that's exactly what happened. He did not have control. He got the rebound, but he fell down on the ground, and they're going to call it travel. So it is Milton's ball back again. We had a chance there to get a little closer. We tied it up there just for a moment, but Milton has come back out. 36-32, long 20-footer. Good. Count it. McKinley, he's hot. Johnson brings it down for the Bulldogs. Kicks it over to Blackwell. Blackwell backs up. Now he drives to Klauser for three. No good. Rebound, Braden Jones. No good. Makai tips it in, though, and he'll get it. Maybe his first bucket tonight. I'm not for sure, but it's going to be close. He has not had a lot of action. 38-34, 4-point lead for the Milton Panthers with 2 minutes left here in the third period. A loose ball, but it is picked up by the Panthers. Jones for the Panthers. They have their own Jones. That is Tremere Jones. McKinley, they're slowing it down a little bit. Satisfied with this 4-point lead. Robinson, that's what they were looking for. Rebound, Makai Jones, though. He had an easy layup, and it was missed. Wow. He has made those all night, but he missed his first layup tonight. Braden Jones wanted to take the three, but he decided not to. He's going to drive. Shot no good. Rebound, Milton. Now they'll be coming back the other way. McKinley for the Panthers. Kicks it out. Robinson, no good. Rebound, Klauser. Now Klauser has one-on-one action. Does he get it? He pulls up, bangs it, no good. Loose ball. Milton gets it, and they're going to have an easy dunk. Easy basket for the Panthers as they was floating back here in the back. 40-34 now is your score with 39 seconds in the third period. Still a lot of time left when you've got 8-minute quarter. No good. Makai Jones has just totally went cold tonight. Maybe it's the weather, no pun intended. Robinson, good, bangs it around. He gets a little 10-footer to fall. 42-34. Now they're opening back up with an 8-point lead. Bulldogs got on a run there for a minute. I think it was a 13-2 run, or excuse me, a 15-2 run to tie the game. They were down 13 points and ended up tying it 32-32. And that's the end of the third period. 42-34 is your score. Don't touch the dial. We've got an exciting fourth quarter coming up.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestvviewhomes.com.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And we are back here out of halftime. We're about to get started on the fourth period. It is 42-34. Bulldogs are down. And this is it right here. Bulldogs will have the ball. They will take it out here in the fourth period to start the last of the 8 minutes. The Bulldogs need another miracle. Nice little run here to get back in this ball game. Only down by 8. Their high was 16, I believe. There's a three for Phillips. No good. Rebound, Milton Panthers. We're not getting a lot of second opportunity. Milton's doing a great job of banging the boards and getting those defensive rebounds and not giving the Bulldogs second opportunity. Just underway fourth period. It's pretty much been all Milton except that one little run the Bulldogs had at the beginning of the third period. 15-2 run to get back in the ball game to tie it at 32. And now it is a 42-34. They went cold there for a minute or two. And the Bulldogs will have the ball, bring it down on the right-hand side here in the last period. Bulldogs set up shop. Try to work it inside, nothing there. Hall is now checked in for the Bulldogs. Over to Johnson. Hall back to Johnson. Foley's trying to set up for a little bang-bang play. Nothing happening. You have Braden Phillips, Foley, Hall for three, no good. Braden tries to get a rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Tremere Jones for the Milton Panthers. So Braden Jones was going for the rebound. Looked like he had possession, and they called a foul on Milton. So it'll be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. Hall is taking it out underneath. They got Foley. Oh, he had an easy, he gets it. He had an easy basket. He hesitated, but he goes up. He was right there. Nobody was guarding him, and he just had an easy putback layup, and that's what you need. 42-36 now, down by 6. Panthers up. Yeah, they said we lost airtime. There's a three. No good. Rebound, Bulldogs. They said we lost airtime for about 5 minutes is what Tommy said. And I had another, I think Laura was texting me, said, hey, we lost you on the radio. So it might have been that power outage that affected it for a little bit. But we're back on now, Chris said. So appreciate you guys hanging in there with us on the radio, traveling around. You don't have YouTube, WAAZ's YouTube page. We've been broadcasting there all year. 42-36. Milton Panther has the ball. They'll bring it down the court to set up shop with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Can the Bulldogs get back in it? Can they just tie it? And then hope they don't go to the line. Let's just make some three-pointers. The line has not been our friend. Rebound. Phillips, nice job, a defensive job there. Bulldogs. AJ drives the lane. It's stripped out of his hands, and it'll be Milton's ball right back to the left-hand side of your radio dial. Here we go. Milton for little 20-footer. That's nothing but air. Rebound. Bulldogs. They tried to pull up a easy shot, nothing happening. That's going to be a charge on Micaiah Jones. Crowd's trying to get in a little bit. I hear the Stomp team over there trying to get the crowd in it just a little bit. And it'll be Milton's ball back. No score here in the last minute or so. It stayed right here at 42-36. A lower scoring ball game than last time. It was 68-57 the last time we played. Bulldogs won that match to give Milton their second loss. Trying to make it 3 losses for the Panthers. And Milton is fouled as it's going up for a layup, but I don't know if he shot the ball. No, I don't think he, yes, he will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is McKinley. 42-36 is the score. Milton on top with 5:13 left here in the ball game. Shot good. Makes it 43-36. Milton setting down their top scorer, Jones, for a few minutes, which is good by me. Elsie checks in the game. He's averaging 7 points a game, which is pretty good. Second shot is good for McKinley. Bulldogs will bring it down, swinging it down for 3. No good. Rebound. Jones gets in there and bangs around. Looks like it went off of the Panthers, so it'll be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. Hall will take it out underneath their own basket. He's the baseline inbound guy, and it looks like Milton will foul the Bulldog as Phillips was trying to get the ball in and go up for a layup. He did not shoot, though, or did he? No, he did not. It'll still be Bulldog. Nobody's in bonus yet. Bulldogs will have it underneath their own basket again. Here comes Aboya. I don't have my glasses on, so I see a ABO. Great looking athlete. Here's the inbound. Hall for 3. He just throws it up, but Jones gets the rebound. It's good! Finally! Some action for the Bulldogs to get a shot in. And the Panthers will bring it down with 4:40 left here in the game. Shot, no good. Out of control, and it's going to be a charge. Foley picks up the charge. That's 2 charges tonight for Foley. He's good for at least 3. He's got 1 more he can pick up. He loves to pick up those charges. I mean, that's huge. 3 turnovers and possibly when a guy's going up for a layup and he's standing there and they make the basket, it takes the points off the board and it gets you the ball back. I like a guy like Foley that don't mind banging in there, and he's doing a great job. For 3, good. Jones, hot hand Jones, 44-41. Bulldogs trying to get back in it. And maybe Jones can get that fire back in the fingertips and get some shots to fall on a cold, wintry night in Florida. I know that a lot of people that think, you know, they know what Florida looks like. They really don't. They don't realize that we are cold up in here. Nice reverse layup by Robinson. Count at 46-41. Bulldogs down by 5. And now it is a ball game, and it's going to go down to the wire the way this game is going right now. Great defense by both teams. Not a lot of scoring. Bulldogs have got to find something. Hall has chunked it 4 or 5 times. He does not have the hot hand. But there's Jones. No good. Rebound, Milton. And they will slow it down, take their time to get it across half court. Set that 10 seconds up just by doing that. And now Hall's playing sort of tight D. A loose ball. Nice steal by the Bulldogs. They'll come back down to try to put some points on the board to make it just a little closer. Phillips had a chance there. Hall, he loses it. Surprised he's out there. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, Milton, and it, what do we call? We're going to call a foul. And we're going to shoot two. 46-41 is your score. Milton on top. And the first shot is good. And we've got a timeout. McKinley makes his first shot. 47-41, Milton's on top. Don't touch the dial for the last 3 minutes. We'll be right back.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been vested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
And we are back after the timeout. McKinley will try to make his second bucket from the line to make it 48-41. Second shot is good. 48-41, Milton on top. 2:52 left in the ball game. Bulldogs will bring it down. Blackwell trying to get it to Jones. Jones trying to drive the lane, and it is good. Count it. He had to weave in and out, and he got it to fall. 48-43 now is your score. Milton on top, and they have the ball, and I'm surprised. I would be surprised if they try to rush anything. Let's see if they just try to slow it down some. Be surprised if they don't at least burn off 30 seconds. No, they're going to try to drive it in the lane, and they kick it back out, though. Let's see what they do. Nice defense for the Bulldogs. Robinson has a nice little leaner. Good, count it. Robinson's got a beautiful move to the basket. He's hit about 4 or 5 of those tonight. 50-43. The Robinson brothers, Sergio and Mateo, sophomores, stolen by Milton Panthers as Jones gives it up, and he looks like it's a loose ball. And we're going to call a timeout while we had possession on that loose ball. So 50-43, 144 left in the ball game. Bulldogs are down by 7. They need a couple big baskets, a couple threes to hit just to get back in this ball game quickly. Let's just be honest. This weekend, traveling to Jacksonville. We'll have a game Friday night at 7:30 local time, and then 10 o'clock in the morning. That's the earliest I think I've ever got up to call a basketball game. How about you? I don't even think I've watched a basketball. Well, I don't watch basketball anymore unless it is, of course, high school. But I don't even know if you even watch a sport at 10 o'clock in the morning. Maybe golf, if they're in Hawaii, which, by the way, they are right now. No, that's backwards. That would be about midnight, right? There's 6 hours. So right now, if it's 9 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon over there. All right, Bulldogs has the ball. Trying to make something happen. Phillips, reverse layup, no good. Loose ball, comes down with it. Milton with 1:27, 7 minutes, and there's a guy, Abadou, going to get it, slam dunk. Nobody was guarding him. He was just down there. We call that snowbirding. A snowbird back there in the back, just camping. Bulldogs need some points. They're just moving the ball around. Clouser drives, no good. He gets his own rebound, though, for three. Blackwell, good, count it. 58 seconds left. 52-46, and it's only a 6-point game. We're not going to touch the dial right here. We're going to stay right here. 52-46, 58 seconds left in the ball game. The Bulldogs decide to call a quick timeout before Milton could get it in. But as I was saying, Friday night, 7:30 local, and then 10 o'clock Saturday morning. And then we come back on Tuesday and go to Fort Walton. We play Fort Walton, and then our last home game next Friday night will be against Navarre. We need y'all to pack it out. It'll be the last chance that Coach Watson can make a little money for his team. We only had 8 home games. We'll get a little money if we end the district playoffs. We need to win a few games, of course, but we could be seeded 2. And if that's the case, we'd get a couple home games. Whoever's the higher seed in your matches during district tournament, you get home field advantage. It used to be whoever's the top seed, you would host that whole tournament there. Well, they realized that doesn't work for a lot of people, so whoever's the highest seed during that game, that's where you'll play, which makes a lot of sense. You remember a couple years ago, Niceville and Crestview went over to Tallahassee because Leon was hosting, and we played over there, which is the stupidest thing in the world, but they fixed that. All right, Milton's going to take it out. Up by 6. Bulldogs have got to press and maybe even foul here. Almost get a turnover. And they do get a turnover. Out of bounds, Milton. How about that? Great defense from the Bulldogs. AJ playing great defense, and he got them to turn it over. Phillips got to get it in bounds. He does to Blackwell. Blackwell works it around. Don't have a lot of time. We need something to happen. I'm sure we'll take a 3 probably with 39 seconds left. We don't have a lot of time. Jones for 3. Flat, nothing but air. Wow. Didn't hit anything at the top of the key. That's a shocker. He doesn't have it tonight. Doesn't have it. Bulldogs trying to foul. Milton's burning a little time. They get trying to foul. Nothing happening, and there is another layup. Shot is good, and that's going to probably do it for the old Bulldogs. With 16 seconds left, that will do it. Bulldogs will go down. Jones will make a basket. It does stop the clock. He'll be fouled. 48-54. Milton will win this ball game with 11 seconds left. I hate to jump the gun like that, but, we're not even in bonus yet. We'd have to foul a couple times, I think, to get in. Yep, let's see. We're in bonus, but Milton's not, so we've got a couple fouls to give. So we could make this a 5-point game, but we don't make free throws, so that does not go in. And Milton has an easy basket. Robinson was going up for a slam dunk, and Jones wasn't going to let him do it, but he'll go to the line with 4 seconds left. And that's going to be your ball game. Don't know what the final score is going to be, 54-48. And they're going to say a tech on that too, because I don't know. He fouled him on purpose, so he went and slam dunk. I don't know. So the first shot is a tech, no good. That's Robinson. He generally doesn't miss. But Milton up 54-48. Second shot, good. So 55-48 with 4 seconds left. It'll be Milton's ball underneath their own basket. And that's going to be, well, Milton just called a timeout with 4 seconds left. 55-48. Are they trying to get 11-point lead on us like we did on them, maybe to make it a even-Steven game? I don't know, but there's no mercy, I guess, because that coach is writing up a play right now. He is up, going to win this ball game, but he is really, hey, we want to get another basket here. Let's see. If they hit a 3, it would be a 10-point game. I don't think they can beat the Bulldogs by the last game, winning by 11. But either way, they're going to win this ball game. Bulldogs are going to go 8-9. Milton's going to go 15-2. Milton, just a great team. And, hey, listen, at any given time, any team can win. We've seen that against the Bulldogs. And we've got a lot of games left. We've got, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 games left here on the schedule. And we'll carry them all right here, except Escambia. Escambia is a no-go zone. And Milton will try to take it out, 4 seconds, try to burn the clock. They get it inbounds, and they're just going to move it around. That's what they're going to do. They just call timeout. That's the ball game, 55-48. Listen, it's cold out. I know you guys want to get home, especially you ones that are sitting on your couch right now enjoying this. Didn't have to get out in this weather. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you this Friday night on WAZ 104.7. You'll be tuning in or checking us out on YouTube because we'll be in Jacksonville. That game will start at 7:30, and then Saturday will be 10 o'clock. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great week. Stay warm. Get the Long Johns on. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you Friday night at 7:30. Good night.